Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have some Halloween goodies from Maniology. They sent over a box of some stamping plates and some stamping kits. I did remove everything from the original packaging, but now we're just going to jump right in and check out the goodies they sent me. I did get to pick out these items just so you are aware of that. But let's go ahead and start off with the stamping plates. This is M056 and look at how cute. It has a lot of different ghosts on it. I like the smaller detail and also the larger ones. The larger ones, I feel like they're more for doing like an entire nail, and then the shorter ones over here, you can use them like individually. The putting the boo in booty, I thought was so cute and so funny. Don't forget, when you do get these stamping plates, before you use them, you will want to remove the blue film. This is just for protection during shipment, and so your plate does not get scratches on it. If you do not remove that, you will not be able to stamp. So just be aware of that and remove that. I do want to say I am very sorry for my phone, the light, and also me sometimes popping up on these stamping plates. The next plate is M245, and of course another Halloween plate. This one has a lot of different little details and then also some of the larger ones. And I feel like this plate here had a lot of detail in it. Some of those larger designs definitely had so much little detail. I was just amazed with like how much detail were on some of these things. I am not the best at stamping, and to tell you the truth, this is probably the only like third, fourth time of me actually stamping. I do not do it that much, but I feel like I definitely need to because it is so much fun, and honestly, it's so cool how you can get like really fun, intricate designs on your nails without actually needing to hand draw them. So this is a little kit here. To mention, I will have everything linked in the description box below, but this kit is kit box 108. And it includes a stamping plate, a scraper and jelly stamper, and also some stamping polish. The stamping plate is M311, and this is the plate. I really like this one a lot. It has like different little designs, and then it has those frames where you can put like these little people in the frames, and I saw that like on their page. I just thought that was very unique and different, and I really like that. It's kind of like a scary portrait. I don't know. I just thought that was super fun and very cool. And just some of these little sayings down here, I think it's so funny, like the bewitch, and then it's like a bee, and then sheet happens with like the little sheet over the ghost, like making it a ghost. I don't know, I just thought those were so funny and so cute at the same time. In this kit, we also get the stamper, which is 038, and this is just their ice cube scraper, but it is their Halloween edition one, which I think is super fun. I don't know if this is just exclusive to this year or not, if they come back with this every year during the Halloween time, or if it's just this year's exclusive, but I thought it was so cute, and I just loved how it was purple and then had like the little spiders and bats on it. In this, you do get the ice cube stamper and also the scraper. These two items right here are like two of the main items that you need when you are stamping your nails, because of course this is how you actually pick up the image. And also I put my finger through it like that just because I thought that this would be a really good one for doing like those famous like French tips using a jelly stamper. But I really like this. I also love the Halloween theme. If you know me, you know I love Halloween, so having Halloween nail goodies is always so much fun for me. And the last thing in this little kit is the stamping art polish, and this is just one of the stamping polishes. Stamping polish does have a thicker consistency than a regular nail polish, which makes it dry a lot faster, but it also helps be very pigmented. So when you put the image on your nail, it is very pigmented. And this one is shade Gold Pal B449. I did not swatch this, but it is so pretty. The way it's like a very black, dark color, but then the way it like reflects and shines, like the gold yellow tone. I just really love that and definitely was getting spooky vibes from this color here. I think this is a very good little stamping bundle, especially if you want at least to try stamping and you want to try it during the Halloween season. Don't forget this is kit box 108, but it will be linked in the description box below. Let's go ahead and move on to the last kit box, and this one is basically the same, but the stamping guide was included, and this one doesn't have the Halloween items. It also has 2 polish shades and a top coat. So let's go ahead and check this out. Again, starting with the stamping palette first. This is M032. And this one here was actually my favorite stamping plate from all 4 of them. Don't get me wrong, I loved all 4 stamping plates, and I probably will continue to use these throughout my Halloween nail sets, but this one here, I just loved the smaller images, the way it had some pumpkins, some bats, just the way the smaller images were. I just think it went really well with doing different simple Halloween nail sets. Also, like the spiderweb and the little brain one here, I cannot wait to use those 2, especially that brain like detail one. I think that's going to create an awesome nail set. We also get another crystal ice cube stamper, and this one is just the regular scraper and the regular cube stamper. It's not any like Halloween themed one or anything like that. This is just their original ice cube stamper, and it is the same as the other one I previously showed, but of course it doesn't have the Halloween design on it. So yeah, that is what that looks like. Again, a very nice little kit here, and also I will be showing the polish colors as well. I do want to mention that I am not sure if you can use gel polish to stamp. I'm pretty sure that you cannot, or that it would be very difficult. That is why you use a nail polish, and instead of just any regular nail polish, Maniology does suggest you use a actual stamping polish because it is a lot more pigmented and makes your image a lot nicer. So in this kit, we get the smudge-free top coat. I've heard a lot of good things about this, how you can do your stamping, apply that, and then it won't smudge up your design. We have a black polish, which is named Straight Up Black, and we also have a orange polish, which is named Pumpkin Head. And orange and black, those are like the top Halloween colors, so perfect little set here. And then with this one paired with these, I just thought these were like 3 awesome colors. Also in this kit, we get the stamping guide. You will be able to pause to read if you want to read this, but I just quickly wanted to flip through it. I did read all of this. Like I said, make sure you are removing the blue film. It is also very satisfying to do so. Before and when you use your stamper head, you will need to wash it with some dish soap and some warm water. Also, to remove your polish after stamping, you can use a lint roller or some tape. I'll talk more about that. And keeping in mind to work quickly, and then skip the mess being use acetone to clean your stamping plates. And then it also just shares unlock your creative side. And of course, this definitely did for me. I had so much fun doing this, and I really enjoyed stamping again. I think it's becoming very fun for me to do because the more I do it, I'm actually getting the hang of it and wanting to do it more and more each time I do it. So I just wanted to give a quick overlook of everything that I received from Maniology. I do want to give a big thank you to Maniology. I will be linking all of these products in the description box below, so if you do want any of them, you can check that out. Off camera, I did apply some nail tips, and I also put on some white French tips because today I am going to be using, of course, these stamping polishes and these stamping plates to create my nail set. So like I said, this is probably only my third or fourth time stamping, but along those different times, I definitely learned some tips and tricks on how to get a really good stamp and how to just make the process go a lot quicker and a lot easier, because from time to time, stamping can be very messy and time consuming. But of course, if I were to draw on all of these little details myself, this set probably would have taken me like 5 hours longer than if I were stamping. So do keep that in mind. When I say that stamping takes a long time, it's a lot faster than if you were to actually hand draw everything. I just mean the cleaning process and constantly going in with different colors and everything like that. You do want to try to keep your workstation very clean, keeping your scraper clean, your jelly stamper clean, and your actual like stamping palettes clean. So I do want to share a couple tips and tricks on stamping. Again, keep in mind, I'm a beginner to stamping, and if you have any better tips and tricks, leave them below in the comments for anyone thinking they may want to start stamping or just try something out. Before I go into those tips, I do want to mention that I am going to be using a purple and a like yellowish green color, which is also from Maniology, but I did not unbox them in the beginning of the video. I did just want to mention that they are included in a stamping polish bundle on the website, so I will also leave the link to that bundle down below. But now let's go ahead and jump right into some tips and tricks I have learned while stamping. So I remember my first couple times stamping, I was very messy with it, and I just felt like I was so bombarded with all of the different steps, making sure I clean my implements in between each stamp, and I just felt like I was getting very chaotic with it. Also, before I continue, this stamping plate was also not one of the Halloween stamping plates, but I did want to use it because I wanted to use these stars down here. This stamping palette is also from Maniology, so if it is available, I will also be linking it below. And this lime green shade here is the other polish I will be adding, just to incorporate a little bit more color to the nail set and not only keeping it black and orange. So now back to the tips and tricks. The rest of the video should just be me stamping, so I hope you do enjoy this while I am talking here. But like I was saying, when I first started stamping, I was feeling very bombarded with the mess, feeling like I needed to keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and that it was just taking forever. I didn't know the proper way to clean everything, so it was taking me a lot longer in between each stamp, and I just felt like I was not doing it correctly at all. But with the time and continuing to stamp, not giving up, keeping my creative mind open and really wanting to try it out and just do it more and better, like giving an easier flow to the entire process. So starting off with cleaning my actual jelly stamper head. Before I started doing any stamping here, I did go ahead and wash the jelly stamper head part, not the whole stamper. I actually took out the clear silicone jelly piece, and then I just washed that with some dish liquid and warm water. Do make sure you are doing that very gently because you don't actually want to rip or crack the silicone piece, because obviously that is what you're going to be using to pick up your image. So just make sure you are doing that very, very gently, but you do want to make sure you do that because if you are having problems with picking up your image, that may be a pretty big cause of why that is happening. The next thing I definitely learned is use a lint roller or some Scotch tape to clean your stamper before putting it onto where you want it on your nail. This time when I did this, it made things so much easier for me. I was able to pick up my design, not worrying if I picked up a little bit of another image, and I was really just able to go in there and clean it up with my lint roller. Even though my lint roller was super huge for this small little stamper, I managed to make it work, and it worked like a charm. It was so easy. I just loved it so much. It made the whole process a lot easier. You can also use Scotch tape if you don't have a lint roller, and that will also help out a ton. After every stamp, you will also need to clean your jelly stamper and also your stamping plate. So the way I clean the jelly stamper is just go ahead and stamp it right on to the lint roll paper, and it just was able to take away all of the remaining polish and clean that right up, making nothing on the jelly stamper. Then to clean my stamping plate, I just went ahead and took a lint-free wipe with some acetone and wiped the acetone on the plate, and it cleaned it right up. Super quick, super easy. I do want to mention that you do not want to use acetone on your nail stamper because it will make it fall foggy, and you don't want it foggy. You want it to be clear. That way you can see your image, see where you're placing it on your nail. But if you continuously use acetone on it, it will fog up and make it very hard to see your image. So this video went by super quick. I did have it sped up because I was basically doing the same thing onto all of the nails, but I had so much fun doing it, and it really helped me learn how to stamp a lot better. Once I had all of my stamping on, I am going to go in with my top coat. You can use the smudge-free top coat, but I personally like using gel top coats, so I am just going in with my gel top coat. Once I have that applied, I will cure for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. Just to let you guys know, the stamping polish did not need to be cured. It did dry on its own. So before I end out the video and apply my cuticle oil, I did want to mention that this set is an inspiration set. I saw a nail set on Instagram that looked like this one, the one I created today, and I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of base my set off of that nail set and kind of just go from there using my own creativity and obviously switching up the designs, but still I did get my inspiration from the nail set I saw on Instagram. I am now applying my cuticle oil, rubbing that in to nourish my cuticles and top off the nail set, and here is the finished set. I loved these so much. They were so classy, so cute, but really just giving that pop of Halloween. I loved it. I cannot wait to use these stamping plates in some other Halloween nail designs that I do throughout the ending of September and of course October, which is coming right up, and I am so excited. I love this nail set so much. I think it turned out so cute. I will be linking the products in the description box if you are interested. I also do have a discount code which will be down there as well. Comment a orange and a black heart if you have made it to this far in the video. That way I know you've made it to the end. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.